here we go. Off to the final battle, essentially. I'm amazed the fairy can keep up. I'm just saying. Look! I can't believe it. It's Carmine! He's a horse! He's a flying horse! That's hilarious. This is all your fault. After our battle, Xizan decided to turn me into a monster because he found me wounded. What, you're a centaur? That's awesome. That explains why my sister hasn't turned back into a human. I guess I'm gonna have to kill you to get her turned back. Darkbeat. Spurk? Ork? Waffles, I'll take your Carmine. You stop Xizan. Okay. Have fun with the horseman. I will never die. Imki, today's the day you're going to turn back to a human. You never learn, do you? You'll never beat me. Kick his ass, Darkbeat. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy this. It's so impressive that we're just doing this on a cloud, I'm just saying. Let's see how you do. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. You don't seem to be doing as much damage this time. Oh yeah, come on. Take this horse down. Send him to the glue factory. Kind of ironic, really. You built up all this time to fight off Carmine. Actually, sort of build up to fight Carmine, and then you don't even fight Carmine. You leave it to Darkbeat. But it's interesting to note. But, either way, it's time for us to face Xizan. Look, he's waving at us. Hi! We're about to murder you. Waffles? Waffles, are you listening? Waffles, do you remember the first day we left Orgo? I can't believe we've been through so much. So much together. You and Chicken, you've both grown so strong. Waffles, do you remember the first day we met? You found me injured in the woods. You took care of me. You were so sweet. Can I ask you something? Waffles, if I was, a girl, a human girl, do you think we could have been more than just friends? Oh, what am I saying? I just want to know. Kind of a random mess thing. Like, to be honest, I don't feel like the romance between Nahani and Knight/Waffles really got off the ground much in this. It was just kind of thrown to the side a little bit. But we'll see. In the end, it's time for us to take on Xizan. Alright, so let's start this off with Walk Bomb. If that's the best you got, Xizan, that's not a good start. Just saying. I'm kind of holding off on a lot right now just because I'm curious to see what he's going to do. Because that's the way how bosses work, usually. Wow, you just like up and slapped the final boss. Good job. He's really not trying that hard, to be honest. He just seems to be using the same attack over and over. That's suspicious to me. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do assassin again. Okay. Alright, this time I'm grabbing Cupid properly. That's a little better. It's no use, we're not doing any damage. Oh, I thought we were doing pretty good. Chicken's trying to say something. What are you saying? Chicken's got a plan. Guardian. Alright, Chicken, what do you got planned here? He turned into an actual proper dragon. Interesting. Also, Assassin just kind of disappeared on us. Okay. Oh, that's right, because he had the ability to seal like his mother. So now... in theory... you should be easier dealt with. Oh yeah. Chicken, you brilliant little pink dragon, you, I love you. Well then. I'd say that was a job well done. We did it, Chicken, we sealed Xizan! He's so tiny now, can we eat him? It's finally over. I can't believe how long it took. What's going on? It's Xizan. Uh-oh. Something went wrong. He broke the seal! Well, shoot. Of course it's never that easy. It's never that easy. What is that? Well, time to heal again. And get ready for another assault, essentially. blood suck? Why, you... Well, that's... By the way, the background is incredibly trippy. I'm just gonna say it right now. Oh boy. Ooh, nice shot there. Part of me's like, I don't really want to try risking using any living toys right now. Because I don't know how this is gonna go. And I probably want to save most of it for healing. Let's heal again for safety. Hypno's Claw. The camera does not know what it wants to do here. I think I'll use a spinach snack on this. Oh boy. Stop with those blood sucking, would you? I may have no choice but to pull out some living toys at this rate. Because he is doing way more sucking than it is I am doing damage. Alright, fine. Pyro takes a lot, so just pull out Windmeister. Here we go again with the black hole. Let's save that. Grab another spinach snack. Ooh, that one did a lot of damage. Seriously, like, the camera is very drunk during this. Uh-oh, he's using a forbidden spell. Armageddon, what? Wait, where do we go? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Waffles, wake up! You have to wake up, come on! Well, shoot. Game over, man. This can't be. No, Waffles, I'll save you. What are you planning to do, Naughty? Waffles, can you hear me? I'm going to use your Ring of Solomon. Oh yeah, that thing we collected long ago. That just only comes into play now. It was mentioned briefly in the library, but other than that, we really didn't have much to do with it. Honey, what are you planning to do here? I'm assuming if she uses that, she dies, if that's his reaction to everything. Also, it looks like she might have given up her fairydom for this, too, which is weird. Because she doesn't have wings anymore. Oh. Well, time to end a god. Our friend's sacrifice will not be in vain. Oh, shoot. Well, since you're now heavily weakened, I think it's time we can go all out. Oh, his attack failed, did it? Oh, well then. Pyro? Music is really kick-ass too, now that I listen to it. Oh, okay, that time it actually hit. But it didn't do as much as you thought it would. So therefore... oh, it's all melty too, which is even more creepy. Aha! Your attack failed again! Not so tough now, are ya, Xizan? Aha! Your attack failed once again! Haha. You're failing terribly there, Xizan. If this is all you got left, you don't have much of a chance. Your attacks keep failing. Also, this background is ridiculously trippy. You're just not doing well, are you, pal? Oh, is this the one that's gonna actually work? Nope, it failed once again. He probably just has a ridiculous amount of HP at this point, so it's just a matter of whittling him down. Yeah, you're just not doing the best, pal. He's really trying, I'll give him that, but he's just not succeeding. At least he's still hanging in there, to be honest. Will you just fall down already? Like, he hasn't even done a single bit of damage here. So, I mean, he did 1 damage. Okay, there we go. There's some more damage. But still not that overly terrible. So, let's just heal up and move on. Yeah, you're just... it's not your day, is it? It just really isn't your day. There he goes! Alrighty. We did it, everyone. But the question is, did we make it out alive, too? That's always the thing. Also, don't mind me, I'm just crossing something out on my thing here. Because I don't need that anymore. Because we just beat the game. But let's see what happens in terms of the storyline here. Come on. Come on, emulation, don't be a dumb. There it goes. Okay. Dude, quit being a peeping Tom. Get your nose out of there. I'm assuming since we took care of Xizan and Carmine and such that the whole church cult thing, that the Artemis cult is no longer a thing. Or if there are, they're just mainly stragglers who are just not of any interest now. Oh, but looks like... I guess the giant, either he may have died from his injuries or he's still just hanging out in that cave. Not sure. But the little girl's hanging out back there where he was hiding. Let's see where you're going this time. Looks like we're heading back towards Castle Ryan, I think. Yep, there's that owl we ran into. Just was kind of curious to see where the essential stuff in the credits goes. But yeah, we officially finished this baby up. So while the credits are going, I guess it makes sense that I probably should start giving my final thoughts on things. Overall, I do enjoy this game very much. It is a big part of my childhood. I played it many times, many hours as a kid. I only ever beat it twice, including this, so I wasn't the best at playing video games as a kid, but this one I definitely enjoyed, even though I wasn't very good at it. I got pretty far in it, though. But, you know, in terms of gameplay, it's a typical JRPG, not a huge amount to it. I do like the way that they handle the enemy encounters. It isn't just constant random encounters. You have an option to avoid the enemies, which is always a plus. And you can even tell, like, monsters are stronger than you or weaker than you, depending on what they look like. I do like that aspect of it. And it's a simple turn-based game, so it's easy to pick up and play for anybody who's, you know, either starting out in JRPGs or is a veteran of the genre. Always nice. Obviously, the graphics, they didn't age the greatest because it's more polygonal compared to like sprite-based. I feel like sprite-based art, when it comes to video games, tends to hold up more than the polygonal stuff. Kind of like how I feel with the original Final Fantasy VII, that the graphics nowadays just look very dated. But considering the age of this game, not as terrible as like Final Fantasy VII, I think, but it's still very jarring seeing these kind of more simple polygonal graphics. Like, I would have loved this, I think, more if it was more sprite-based, or if it was actually, like, more detailed. Like, if somebody... I doubt this would ever get an HD, like, remake of any kind, like Spyro or Crash or anything did, but that would be kind of an interesting take on things. It would also be nice to kind of shape the storyline a little bit, because, let's face it, the end of it was kind of... It kind of got thrown at you really fast and really kind of unexpectedly. Because literally the whole first half of the game was you found this mysterious little monster and you were tasked by some mysterious force to return this creature to its mother in God's Tower. Which in itself is a quest, considering you were on a completely different continent at the time. We never really did get an answer on who that mysterious figure was that sent us on our mission, now that I think of it. We never get an answer to that. We just know that he was connected to Chicken's mother. But that's literally all we know. We didn't really get a lot of information on Calcanor either, actually. He just kind of showed up and seemed to be just like, I'm on a quest! And then he just started doing all these things, and then he got taken out so easily, and he didn't really go anywhere after that. Like, it would have been nice if he had come back for the finale, like Darkbee and Ipki did. Like, I do feel that was a bit cathartic, the fact that Darkbee and Ipki were able to take out Carmine. But I do feel like part of the story we didn't see at all. Like, the whole thing with Carmine and his cult. We saw hints of it over the course of the game, but it was never a present, very ominous throughout the game. In the end, you were more focused on trying to get Chicken/Baby back to God's Tower. You didn't really notice a lot of these extra little things. It wasn't like the cult was making a huge influence on the entirety of the game. They were just kind of there. If they had more of a stronger presence, if they were manipulating things behind the scenes and you caught them doing so, that I think would have been better. But from where it was in terms of storyline, they were just kind of there. Kind of the thing with Carmine, too. You built up this character, and then you barely did anything with it. The most he really did was unleash the main villain, and then even the main villain was lackluster. It was just basically a huge monster. So it was kind of one of those things where it's like, you thought certain aspects of it would go a certain way, and it didn't. It wasn't as fleshed out as you probably would have liked. That being said, I still enjoyed what I did. In terms of the storyline, I mean, the characters I think could have been fleshed out a little bit more too, like the relationships between like Knight/Waffles and Hani. I feel like that romance thing kind of got thrown in a little bit at the last minute. There was slight hints of it with the Solomon ring mention, but for the most part, you didn't really get that sense. It just seemed like she was just a tag-along. She wasn't that crucial to the storyline. So it was kind of a mixed bag on that one too, but also I would have liked to have seen more with Baby/Chicken. Like, we didn't get a huge amount of backstory on him either, other than the fact that his mother was a dragon, and thus he is a dragon, and thus he had the abilities like her to seal the evil away. We never really got an explanation on who Darwin was, who Celestia was, who any of the other monsters were that helped in sealing them away. Like, certain aspects of things just didn't get completely touched on, and I feel that could have been a good golden opportunity to do. Maybe, I don't think there was any sequels to it, but it would have been interesting to have added more to it. Also, there we go, Ibki is now human again. She looks nothing like her brother. Considering he looks kind of like a hedgehog, I'm just saying. He looks like he is Edgelord the Hedgehog, essentially. Also, why did that say Bruce Campbell? I doubt they mean the actual, like, Evil Dead Bruce Campbell. That would be a shocker, but... like, even, to be honest, Darkby and Ibki were kind of underutilized, too. Oh, thank you for... I do like this game, though. Considering all I've just been saying, I do feel like that there could have been better aspects to the game, but I still greatly enjoyed it, regardless. Also, I guess we're back in Orgo. Oh, looks like Chicken's making a visit. I'm assuming he took over for God's Tower afterwards. And oh, there we go. looks like Nahani is now human, and her and Knight/Waffles are happily living together, possibly married. That's adorable. It's like they just go back to their regular old lives after saving the world. Hey, thank you for making this. This was still a lovely little romp into my childhood. It wasn't... I definitely had some issues with it, obviously, mainly because I was constantly dying when I should have been, but... yeah, these things kind of happen. It's just expected. But, yes. Either way, we are officially done with Guardians Crusade. This was a fun little romp, and I'm glad I got to share this with you guys. It's obviously not a fantastic game by any sense. It's definitely a little dated, and there are things that definitely could have been improved on, but in the end, this is still a fun game, and I cannot help but recommend it. I don't think I have as much of an attachment to it as I do Rhapsody, but I do say this is a pretty fun one, and if you're like a fan of JRPGs, this is a good one to pick up if you can. So, well, I doubt there's going to be any... I don't think there was actually any sequels to this game, sadly. I would have to do some research to look it up. But I'd say this is kind of more like a little bit of a cult classic nowadays than it is like a full-blown series. And it's really kind of amazing how things kind of progressed in it. Again, there are issues with it, but overall I enjoyed this, and I hope that everybody watching enjoyed this as well. So, I guess with that, we can wrap up this story and say a job well done. So, I'm not quite sure what I'll do in the future, but I hope that everybody will be enjoying in the future. What I do have planned, whenever I do figure out what I have planned, I'm all over the place. I'm just happy I beat this baby. But, well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I hope that, much like me, you're looking forward to the next game that I touch on. But, for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying, thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell. Enjoy the brief demo, I guess, because, yeah, we're just gonna turn that off and, just say our proper farewells. So, bye-bye.